about this young man. Well, $50 worth of cigars is no reason to shoot somebody. That's not why he shot him, and that's not why they released the video, dummies. According to the police officer, he ordered him up on the street. And the kid shoved him back in his car and attacked him. And the police had to go to the hospital. That police officer went to the hospital to be treated for a swollen face, something, I don't know. Wasn't severe injuries. Don't matter. I'm a cop and you hit me once. If you're a big boy like him, which I hadn't seen that, all the pictures I've seen of him, he didn't look like he was, a big old boy like that. Big old boy like that hits you once, I'm going to be in fear of my life. I'll pull my pistol out and shoot him too. If that's what actually happened. And we find out now, once again, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, at least this video shows the truth. In the Trayvon Martin story, they put out pictures of Trayvon Martin that, weren't even accurate, weren't even true. For 2 months, I don't know what it was, 6 weeks, whatever, all we saw is pictures of a little 12, 13-year-old Trayvon Martin. We didn't see the gangster that was posting pictures on Facebook. We didn't see the grown man. I submit to you that's just as despicable or more despicable than releasing this video. This video tells the truth, shows the facts. They were trying to manipulate the media and manipulate people into thinking Trayvon Martin was a little 13-year-old boy when he was a full-grown man who liked to pretend like he was a gangster. I'm still going to reserve judgment. I'm not saying the cops, didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going to defend them either. But I can tell you this, by watching this video, I get a much more accurate, I'm starting to see something. Tells me what kind of character this kid had. And it wasn't good. In fact, what I saw in that convenience store was nothing but a thug. If he had no regard for other people's property, no regard for the law, then he sure didn't have any respect for that police officer when he told him to get out of the street and get up on the sidewalk. I guarantee it. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, but Andrea Tantero, you get into your deep philosophical argument about, well, stealing $50 worth of cigarettes. Hey, they were cigars. That's no reason to shoot somebody, and if that cop didn't know that he was wanted for robbery, then why is he dead? Well, here's an idea. Maybe he's a thug. Maybe since he had no respect for the rule of law or other people's property, he probably had no respect for the cop who told him to get out of the street. Hello? 2 + 2, people. Of course, we can only go with what information we have. We got a lot of information today. You watch that video. I'll put it up on Facebook, Patriot Media Network Facebook when I'm done, after the show. You watch that video. Kid in that store was a thug. Wasn't some sweet little innocent kid on his way to college. And even if he was, let's just say the witnesses are accurate, which we know the one witness was his strong arm robbery partner, who said he had his hands in the air and the cop just shot him because he was black. That's not what he said, but that's what they're trying to infer. He said that he had his hands in the air and the cop just shot him. Now, I doubt that. I seriously doubt that. Even a dirty cop wouldn't be that stupid. And time will tell. We'll get more facts. More facts will come in. We got a little more facts today. It doesn't, still not enough to say, oh, the cop's innocent. The kid, attacked him and he got shot. And, hey, that's life. Attack a cop, you may die. You attack me, you might die. I'm just saying. But I said earlier that I'm proud to see some Native Americans now standing up. There was an NBA player that came out, Kevin Jackson from the Black Sphere came out and said, hey, we need to reserve judgment. We need to stop the nonsense and the violence. Even if the kid was a poor innocent little kid who just got shot by some animal cop, that's still no excuse to go rioting and looting. And, for the first time in a long time, we're starting to see some real Americans speak out, and here's one of them. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't even give his name. Man frustrated by Ferguson rioting and looting. Just some guy on the street, I guess. We'll see how long. It's a pretty long clip, 6 minutes. We don't have that much time. I just wanted you to hear a little bit of it.
You something, and I said this before, what we're doing out here is not helping. Us rioting, looting, burning down donut shops and stores and everything else, liquor stores, Shanae's hair salon for the extensions, this is not helping. Us acting a fool out here because we pissed off at the police is not helping. I said this before and I said again, change is not gonna come until we change it. You understand what I'm saying? This is not helping. Change isn't gonna come until we change it. All we know how to do is march and riot and loot. This is not helping. What you guys are out here doing is not helping, and I hate to say this, but I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear opposing to what you wanna hear. All we know how to do is blame the police and white folks for our actions. That's all we know how to do is blame police and white folks. They mistreating us. They beating on us. Oh, slavery still exists. Oh, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm not going to tell you we going to march. We going to do this. We going to do that. I'm going to tell you, damn it, let's change. Let's change as black people. When is this going to stop? When? How are our children supposed to grow up when we out here acting a stone fool? How are our kids supposed to grow up when we out here acting stupid? How? How? Even the book of Deuteronomy in chapter 2 verse 3, God said, we have toiled this mountain long enough. We have toiled this mountain long enough. 40 plus years they spent in the wilderness. It's been over 50 years since we sang that song, We Shall Overcome. Hell, when are we gonna overcome? When? That was 50 plus years ago, and all we doing is going around in circles. Going around in circles. You activists out there, you civil rights leaders.
Amen,
all
brother.
of a sudden, Black Panthers, NAACP come out the woodworks. They just came out of nowhere. We don't want justice. We want justice. No justice, no peace. That's all you see. No justice, no peace. Shut up. When there was 60 plus shootings in Chicago a few weeks back, where were you? Nowhere to be found. A few weeks later, it was 47 drive-bys in one weekend. Where were you? Nowhere to be found. When Lil Ray kills Little Lukey, where were you? Nowhere to be found. Okay, when a little girl was shot when she was riding her tricycle in the front yard and stray bullets hit her, where were you? Nowhere to be found. Police beat up on a black man. Oh, slavery still exists. Slavery still exists. Oh, shut up. Because I hate to say this, and I know this is going to piss a lot of people off. All the incidents I've seen, all the brothers was resisting arrests and causing trouble. Okay?
All right. That's pretty... I think you get the point. Good for him. He may not be the most articulate fellow, but, then again, neither am I. But I like that guy. It's great. Try and get that up, too. Well done, sir. That's going to wrap it up for us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep following this story. As more facts come in, which is the way it should be, we'll go where the facts lead us, which is what everybody else should do, too. Going to wrap it up. Thanks those for stopping in the chat room, those of you listening on Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, and over to PatriotMediaNetwork.com. We have a player in the chat room there. I appreciate your patience on some of these technical difficulties there. Boy, it was a rough day. But my apologies, nonetheless. Going to wrap it up. Angel Flight Friday, going to send this one out to the men and women who have given everything for this country. And to the men and women who bring them home for the last time. This one's for you. Peace be with you, my friends. Godspeed. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, good night and God bless.
All I ever wanted to do was fly, leave this world and live in the sky. I left the C-130 out of Fort Worth town. I go up some days I don't wanna come down. Well, I fly that plane, call the Angel Flight. Come on, brother, you're with me tonight. Between heaven and earth, you're never alone. On the Angel Flight, come on, brother, I'm taking you home. I love my family and I love this land, but tonight this flight's for another man. We do what we do 'cause we heard the call. Some gave a little, but he gave it all. I fly that plane, call the Angel Flight. Come on, brother, you're with me tonight.